So Eshe was talking about your experience with Arrested Development, and so you just told us how young you were, and you realized that we knew you were young,
right?
But to do it at 13, and then so after there was you guys are going separate ways. How do you feel about that? Because when you get in that age, there's a lot of young things going on. Our bodies go crazy. We're very sensitive. What am I going to do now? Is it going to last? Stuff like that. So tell us how you felt about that.
Well, it was difficult because that's all, I've been with the group since I was 13.
Right.
So it was like, you build this bond with people. They're like your family.
Right.
And when I left home, I was a teenager. When I came back, I was this young woman, I experienced so much in that short period of time that we were out really strong. And I probably experienced more stuff than people have their whole lifetime. And so coming off of that high was like, wow, what do you do next? But honestly, I'm so grateful for that transition, because when your back is up against the wall, you found out so many things about yourself and the giftings that are within you.
Right.
So at that time, I started doing artist development for other artists, and I would just help other artists because I didn't want them to go through what I went through, especially young girls. And people, taking advantage of you, that type of thing. I had some great times too, but it's a business. That's it's a music business. It's business, and when you get in it, I literally got in it for the passion and the love. And a lot of it I didn't understand. I had to learn along the way. You know what I mean? So I didn't have anybody to say, okay, let me show you the ropes. So and of course I had my family there and things of that nature. But when some things don't come until you experience them.
Of course.
And
sometimes God does that.
That's what He has to grow you up.
Right.
And it was difficult. I think it was difficult for all of us. But till this day, I was the one, when we did get back together many years, I think it was in 98, 99. I called everybody and I pulled everybody back together. So I still talk to everybody, old and new members.
So of course, when you started, you said it was presented to your sister to be a dancer, and you said, my sister does it. So you didn't go in with a manager?
No.
None of that?
None of that.
Just family?
Yeah.
Mama?
And my sister, she really wanted to be a recording artist. I wanted to dance for Alvin Ailey or be a lawyer. That's all I wanted to do.
Really?
Yeah. So I still have a dream to dance with Ailey today. So that's it. Yeah, because they take people all the way up to 63.
Really?
Yes, they do. Wow. So you never know. I might be dancing with Ailey. But so she passed it on because she was dancing for Pebbles, I think, at the time, and James Brown and all that kind of stuff. So she was doing a lot too.
Okay, so do you have any other siblings? We talked about your sister.
I have a brother.
Okay.
Yes.
Is he in the industry?
Well, actually, he helps me with my company.
Okay.
So he loves. Yes, he loves music. So I let him A&R some of my songs. He gave me the concept for my last video I just shot. Okay. So I'm the baby of the bunch.
Okay, great. So we know that you're a mom.
I am, and I love it.
And so now you're coming back, and are you introducing yourself, or are you, how would I want to say, you're bringing what you had but in a better light? You know what I mean? Like, is this going to be a whole different issue we're looking at?
Well, my music is nothing like Arrested Development.
Okay.
So, as I know you've heard some of the songs, Arrested Development is very socially conscious, and we talked about love and things of that nature, but a lot of my music is that kind of soul, R&B love type stuff.
Yeah. A diva of the lyrics is so and it touched you.
Thank you.
And it's funny because I was watching your video, and you all of a sudden find yourself like,
well, that's
what I love, because it calms your spirit. And I said, like I said, I picked up that spirit from you. But experience of being a mom and out here doing what you do.
Yeah.
Tell us about that and how your baby feels about that.
It's amazing. First of all, she's my greatest accomplishment ever in life. Okay. And she's been touring me since she was 2 months.
Oh.
So she's been all over the world. Yeah. Wow. She goes to the studio with me late nights, early mornings. she's here with me now, you know. So I take my family, my mother's with me all the time, and she loves it. But she doesn't want to be a recording artist at all.
I was just gonna ask you that.
She's actually has dreams of going to the Olympics to be a rhythmic gymnast.
Oh, really?
So she does gymnastics. She plays tennis. She loves to swim. So we do all kinds of stuff. She's a visual artist. She loves to draw. She loves to design clothes. So she's a little superstar in her own right. So, but she helps mommy out behind the scenes on productions.
Really?
She films behind the scenes for me and stuff.
Great.
Like that. Yeah.
So we know you're gonna sing another song for us.
Yes.
So tell us about this song.
Yes. Well, this song is called "So Gone." And it is my latest single. I'm actually going to drop a remix to it very soon. I just shot the video. And it's really about a relationship that I had with someone, and I really fell in love with this guy. But, you know, I guess from his perspective, it just wasn't, the timing wasn't good. So sometimes you have to let things go. You can still love someone, but you can let him go. And if it's meant to come back around, it'll come. And it also represents to me just the things in my past that I let bind me and keep me bound. And so I'm just so gone from all of it. Great. So I'm just in a different space. And, right.
That's my question. And do you want them to come back?
Right.
You know, but I do believe sometimes you just have to grow and experience things.
That's right.
To others,
exactly.
You know? And I know you're doing a few things in the community, but when we come back, we're going to talk about what you're doing in the community and your new projects going on. So we'll be right back.